Hi there, welcome to part 3, and I'll be showing you today how to put a spout in. I'll start off, put a knot in your twine, and I'll start off at the top right hand corner. I do this for a reason, I'll show you later on. I'll start off with the clove hitch, like so, pull him in tight. Now this one is going to be tight. How I mean by that is, you want that bar nice and tight. Normally you do like so, nice and baggy to get your next mesh on. We don't need to on this one. I'll show you next time I come around why that is. So on a nice tight bar like that, and then that's a clove hitch, and then we go back through and round through the loop and pull that tight. And I always put an extra locking knot on, especially on alkaline piping. I would do it on steel piping as well, but that's just to make sure that clove hitch doesn't come undone. Keep that knot bar nice and tight. We're now going to carry on putting 5 meshes all the way down this side. So we're going to, now when I always do this, I do 2 fingers width, like that wide. Do again. Pull it tight. Same again. Through to lock that knot off. Just myself. Right, you see there, we've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not including the corner meshes, because this mesh is going to be different. So around in that corner there, onto the bottom of that band. So again, just clove hitch it straight on, up through the left, up, and through, and slide him in. This is going to be a corner mesh, as you can see there. Goes across from there to there. Knock it off again. Even when I'm working onto twine, when I'm clove hitching, always lock it off like so. That's a corner one, and as you can see, that's a big enough size mesh to join onto next time round, whereas that one isn't. So we're going to carry on now. Corner one there, and another 5 down the bottom. Then we want a corner one, another 5 at the top, and a corner one, and another 5 along this top. So one more mesh to show you. Same again, just 2 fingers width, that's all you need. Otherwise your meshes will not be even next time round when you join onto them. So there we go. But you can see this mesh here, full mesh. That one there is a corner mesh. Bring him around there so you can see him. Corner mesh there. 5 full meshes. Don't worry about, you can do one movement down on the piping. That's not an issue yet. So we're going to carry on 5 on the bottom, corner, 5 up this side, corner, 5 along the top. As you can see here now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're stopped here so I can show you on this last one, your 5th one on the top. You're going to go round, as you do, through the left on a clove hitch. Then you're going to pull this one here, this bar. You're going to go through him on the right hand side, and then when you do your clove hitch, you can see there that pulls that knot into that bar. They've joined them together so they can't slide away separate. Then you're going to go around through here, back through as before, and then just put a knot in, just as you've been doing on every other one. That pulls them both tight. Right, as you can see now, this bar, we can't join onto this bar because it's too tight. What we're going to do is we're going to jump across to this next one, which was the first mesh you put on. Now you just do your normal sheet bend now, beg your pardon, wrong way. 3 fingers worth. And now, because you made the meshes 2 fingers at the start, you should have a pretty even mesh size. It's not really too bad, it's not bad at all, especially when you've got going to be crimped with the next mesh. So we're going to carry on now working our way around. So and as you can remember, on 3 of the corners we made the meshes big enough, as you can see up here, to get onto, and down here. So we're going to go into that corner mesh on this one because we can, because we left it long enough. There you go. Through that. So we'll put that corner on in again. I'm going to carry on working all the way along this bottom here. I want you to keep working your way around now until I've got 2 full meshes. Well, make that clearer. 2 full meshes deep. That's how far we're going to go. I'll join you back when I've completed it. Okay, as you can see now, I've gone all the way around, kept going around until I've had 2 complete meshes on. 1 there, 1 there, 1 here. 2 meshes deep on 3mm twine. And just so you can see a bit clearer, that band that we put in first there, if we hadn't put that band in, you can see the size what that mesh would have been. Lobster or crabs could have quite easily got out of there. That's why we start off with a band, because you've got this corner here is where you keep jumping round to the next mesh in. So your first mesh, when you do it, you end up with a big corner. So that bar solves that problem. Right, I've put 2 full meshes deep in, like I said, and then when I do 2 full meshes, I then go into my green 1.2mm just to make the ends of my spouts lighter. You could carry on at this stage if you wanted to go with 3mm all the way. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put another 2 rows of 1.2 on. I'm going to show you now. Okay, I've been round once with the 1.2mm. You can see there. I'm going to join on like so. Same size meshes through like that. Show you again. We don't need to lock it off a second time, like I previously said, because we're now putting 1.2mm onto 1.2mm. So we're just going to carry on now, working round the pot, around these meshes, so we end up with 2 meshes deep of these. So the full pot in total will be 4 meshes deep. Okay, I've now gone all the way around twice. As you can see, there is 2 full meshes of 1.2 and 2 full meshes of 3mm. So what we're going to do now, you see I've finished at this top right hand corner again. I'm going to go around one more time, down, across the bottom, back up, and finish here in this top left hand corner. Now that's going to create an extra half a mesh along each side and the bottom. So the top will be half a mesh shorter. I'm doing that deliberately so you'll see how the spout sits afterwards, with the top being half a mesh shorter. Okay, I've now worked around to this top left hand corner, and now we're going to put the finishing half meshes on the end of the spout for a smooth finish, just like I showed you in the previous video with the parlour. Yeah, through as so. And then grab this tail there, pull it through your fingers until that mesh is 1 finger's width, like that. Show you one more time. Pull him tight. 2 fingers width. You see there, I'm going to carry on doing that all the way around for a smooth finish. Okay, I'll put the half meshes round, as you can see there. We've got a nice smooth finish on the end of our spout. You don't want to fold your spout through. And then you're going to pinch each corner of the spout, here and here, and then tie them off here to that corner, here to that corner. Okay, I've tied the spout off onto each corner, and this is my end product. As you can see, it's not completely like most of the spouts you've seen. Most spouts sit back like so, but I brought mine forward. That extra half a mesh just brought that spout level straight down, and we're only putting a half a mesh less on the top. The tension is on there, not on here, and I've put 1.2 on, so because this has got no tension on and it's light twine, when it's in the sea, that will pick up and waft up. So, but it will come down for the crabs or lobsters to come in, walk in, and it should waft back up like so. Regardless what people say, they do work. I've seen them work and I've seen them catch, and the bloke I make them for, he's quite impressed with them, and he likes them like this, so this is why I make them for him. I've made them before like so for people. They do work well as well. If you're going to do that, I would just recommend only putting 4 meshes along the tops and the sides, whereas on here we've done 5, and do not put that extra half mesh on the sides and the bottom like I've just done there. That will give you that shape there of your spout narrower. I've got there is a nice big baggy spout, good size. Anything that wants to get in there can get in there. Then, like I say, you just waft back up with the waves, with the tide, preventing them from walking straight back out, and hopefully then straight up the parlour. That's how I make them anyway. Feel free to comment, let me know how you do them, or if you've tried to make one after watching this video, see what success you've had. We're quite interested to see. Thank you very much. Bye.